Lowered utility bills, transparent gas market and subsidies. The Ukrainian government uses multiple mechanisms to reduce individual financial burden. This year's budget estimates over $1 billion to cover utility spendings for socially unprotected categories. And this sum can be extended if necessary, Prime Minister of Ukraine stated this. According to him, penalties for late bill payments will be relieved in January. However, protests are still continuing across the country. Why do people take to the streets? In our next report.
Lowering of utility tariffs, this was the main demand of the people who have taken to rally in the center of Kyiv. Citizens expressed backlash to the overburdened tariff burden for natural gas. Sumy and Poltava regions are the biggest natural gas producers, while the local distributor charges $16 for the supply to the nearby city Lubny. For the distribution of the same product to capital, they take only $2.50.
In January, we have to pay nearly 4,000 hryvnias for utilization of natural gas, while transportation amount to half 1,000.
Many of protesters are aware that they can change the gas supplier and pay at a lower price. But for some reason, people are in no hurry to do this. Some of them say suppliers lack trust, others are afraid of changes.
One needs to be trusted to make changes. What this can change if I don't trust them? They will keep cheating. I wouldn't change because I have no protection. If my relatives support this move, I would do this. Also, I didn't change because I'm worried about the outcome.
In fact, changing a supplier is not difficult or scary. One can make it using supplier's website or the Gazotech portal. The procedure is simple: fill out application, attach documents and insert the EIC code, which one can find on the payment bill. As for the pricing, from next month until the end of the quarantine, all gas suppliers will reduce tariffs. For natural gas, the price is set at 25 cents per cubic meter. Together with national regulator and members of parliament, we reached decision on the cut of the tariff for natural gas distribution for 14 regions. For the whole Ukraine, the distribution tariff is the same, 1.79 hryvnia, which is 6.5 cents for the cubic meter. I think this is a fair price for the current day, but anyway, we plan to initiate amendments to the law in order for the regional distributing companies could lower prices. Experts, however, note that the so-called tariff riots benefit the opposition political forces. They use the topic to destabilize the situation in the country. Rallies may be beneficial in the context of possible snap elections to the Verkhovna Rada or, for example, resignation of the cabinet. Plus, according to SBU, several detained persons from the borderline regions in fact admitted that they took part in rallies by agreement with representatives of the Russian Federation. Thanks to government actions that end up in fixed prices for utilization and transportation, since the next month, Ukrainian citizens will save 30% on the natural gas bill. Reported by Nick Starkov, Valery Bakus, UATV News.